Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough on the 1.1 experimental branch. So, if you weren't here last time, we had gotten started on our heat sinks factory, got the platform down, got the train stations in, got the trains going to start delivering copper sheets and aluminum sheets to our heat sinks factory so we can actually get started here. Today's plan, we are going to be trying to get the factory actually functional so that we can start making heat sinks. And once we start making heat sinks, then we can start working on the details, kind of like what we did with the copper powder factory. Get the factory actually functional, then put the detail work in and whatnot. So this one's probably not going to be as glamorous as the last one. But that's okay. We'll see what we can get done. But let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Alrighty, here we are in our, non-factory. Okay, so, yeah, like I said, today's plan is to get the factory actually operational because we got the materials over here. So we do need to put in a basic, that's in the wrong spot. We need to put in a basic type of deal here. Let's see. Basic kind of framework, I guess, to get the factory actually functional as well. So, and this factory is going to be roughly a bit more square than the last one was. Because that's just how it is. With this particular one, I don't want to spend as much time as we spent on the last one. Last one looked great. If you put in the time and the work, it looks amazing. But at the same time, we're trying to get caught up to the dedicated server so that we can rejoin. And the owner of that dedicated server has put it on hold for us, which I'm very thankful for. But at the same time, I'm like, man, just play your game. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. So this is also what we did last time as well. We got the fins done, basically. So basically, we're trying to essentially take inspiration from the item that we're building and put fins on our building here, so that we've got these. I know this is similar to the previous factory, but this one's got copper pipes. The last factory didn't have copper pipes in it, so there. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what we can get done here. It was 6 walls, wasn't it? Yep, 6 walls, and then we've got the oh, come on. Oh, we've got the foundation going over top. So, something about this factory that's very interesting with the trains. Why is that waiting till it gets... I'm pretty sure I put signals in there. So very interestingly, the train will wait out here on the hill if the copper train is in the way. And the other train will wait out here if this particular section is blocked as well. And I find that very interesting, that the train won't just go up to, or it won't pull into here if this is empty. I don't know, maybe it's just a timed thing, probably. It's very interesting, though. Yeah, we're going to throw up some foundation. Like I said, I want to get this factory functional before we get it, before we go too far. Yeah, we need to... Now, the thing is the reason we're not using the whole platform like we done with the last factory, which is use the whole deal, encompass all the train stations and stuff, is just because the way this building is, or the way this factory is, it's only a single step. Unlike the other factory, which you had the foundries to make the copper ingots, and then you had and yes, I do mean foundries because we use the whatever it was called, copper ingot recipe. We use one of the alternates. we'll just say. I forget the name of it, but yeah, it uses iron and copper, which makes a lot of copper ingots, by the way, per one machine. Otherwise, we would have needed 1 million smelters, and that would have definitely taken up the entire factory and then some. Oh yeah. But yeah, we'll build this, and yeah, so we only need 10 assemblers to be able to put up here. We're also going to have another logistics floor, so we're going to go ahead and put in 2 foundations there, or 2 walls there. Now this one shouldn't need to be as complicated as last one, luckily. So yeah, that's pretty good there. And we'll just put in the floor holes and whatnot. And the other reason I'm kind of putting the design work off for the moment, because I've got my plan, I've got my idea, but I need to formulate it a bit more. So on what I'm going to be doing. So you know, there's that. And then the design work of this particular factory is actually going to do what the encased industrial beams did, which is pretty neat. We replaced one of the no, we didn't replace the input. We put an extra input on the assemblers, which I want to do here as well. I think that'd be pretty nice. Basically, we have an assembler. I might still have that blueprint, to be honest with you. Let's see. I'm about to load it up in the blueprinter and then change the blueprint. Fence, encased beams, encased industrial beams. Is it this one? Yeah. So this particular factory. Oh yeah, I did replace one of the inputs. So I can't remember how I made this work though. It's very interesting, we'll say. Very, very interesting. So the obviously the lifts went up, and then you had the pipes and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm surprised that. Oh wait. Oh yes. Okay, I know how I made that work now. I might use this blueprint, and then we just get rid of the. Obviously, we'll have to load it in the blueprinter, but we just get rid of the big pieces. Actually, I don't know if that'll work though. Well, I mean, it might, because that was built in 1.0, and using 1.0, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with lifts, and you still kind of can with 1.1, but there's a lot of it. I don't know if they introduced some more bugs with the lifts. Obviously they did, but that particular bug where you can't do those certain things with lifts that you used to be able to do to make them shorter than they usually are, from one connection to a point to another. You can't do that from like a merger or a splitter, or to a merger or splitter, by pushing in the lift into the merger splitter style. It just doesn't work anymore, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. They wanted to fix that or whatnot. Anyway, I'm going to leave this there. I'm just going to throw another blueprinter down. At least it didn't lag out my PC this time, unlike the last factory. In that area, if you throw down a blueprinter, it lags the entire game out for a little bit. It's pretty crazy. Load blueprinter. Or load blueprint. I got so many blueprints. It's a very blueprint heavy build, or very blueprint heavy world. Yeah, see, the lift is actually inside of here. Hopefully that still works. Okay, so for this particular, let me grab some power so I can fly. Wait for that autosave. That autosave's getting longer. I'd imagine by the time we get to the grasslands, it's gonna be up to a minute, or 30 seconds to a minute, somewhere in there. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Alright, so we're gonna change this blueprint to only have one power shard. Actually, I'll just take the power shards out of it. Why not? We need to make heat sinks. Heat sinks, there they are. And we're using the normal recipe because I am not doing rubber and casings. I don't have hardly any casings left. Which is kind of funny. 10. What? Oh, do I need 2? I didn't think I needed 2, but something very weird is happening. Yeah, my OBS just went funky. Okay, now I can type again. Alright, everything's good. The hell was that about? Whatever. Okay, we will need to change, probably change the color of those. But yeah, I want to use this blueprint again. Now, we're not going to have the... Obviously, we're not going to have this. Although, we might have enough room for these. Oh, these are blueprints, but... I do like the color of that, actually. I wonder if I can copy those. Or, I wonder if I can change them. Might have to do the blueprint first. I need to... And I don't know what people are saying, you know, you need to organize this. And you know what? I agree, but at the same time... Ooh, I forgot about these. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we can use these. Well, at least for the... Oh, actually... Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad to put them there, too. I'll put those in afterwards, actually. Let's get rid of these. Might use the copper lights again, though. What was I saying? I've already forgotten. Yeah, whatever. We got the heatsink set with the power shard, or with the summer slip as well. And color these accordingly. Let's see. Yeah, I do have a blue swatch. There we go. So I can color that lift in there. Yeah, I might not be able to. Probably can't even target it, can I? Oh, I can. We'll just leave it. It's fine. There we go. So basically, we'll connect up a pipe to these machines, but, you know, obviously it won't look as good. Or it won't look... It'll look like it's connected, but it's not actually going to do anything. Okay, and then we're going to change this to... It's going to be heat sinks. Sorry, my brain went, nope. Went, nope, not today. That's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, heat sinks assembler, select icon. Yeah, heat sinks. Okay. Then we're going to save that blueprint. Because it'll just be so much easier. And we'll get those placed in here. Let's see. At least I don't have to, I can just pull out the blueprint. I don't have to worry about anything else. We're just going to throw that down there for now. We can just grab the whole blueprint. And we need to find an efficient way to put down 10 assemblers on this space. So let's do that real quick. Alrighty, so now that we've got all of that, you know, those placed and whatnot, got them all organized where they need to be. There's already floor holes for the other product, so we'll definitely have to keep an eye on that as well. So we'll have one product that comes in. Let's see. Let's grab out that blueprint. Where's that blueprint at? Blueprint. Oh, blueprint. Because we are going to be using copper lights anyway, so, you know, this is not too bad. Yeah, we'll put it there. And then we'll have, yep, our little inspection lines, essentially. But I don't want them to, you know... I don't want them to go out too far into the center, because we want a nice walk space, you know? But yeah, this is a really nice blueprint. I'm glad I'm able to use it again. And I do like the color as well. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I should, well... Yeah, whatever, it's fine. It's like there's gonna be a water pipe coming in here. It's gonna be a little weird. But once we get these blueprints placed, we can start working on belt work down below. I also need to get my elevator in place before I get too crazy with the belt work. We got plenty of space for an elevator, I think. Yeah, these blueprints do save me a lot of time, though. Like, I would have... at this point, I'd probably have twice the amount of hours I would have on this game by this point. If not more. Alright, then we're gonna put in our lifts. They're gonna go straight down. Yep, just like that. Then we're gonna have to alternate between these. We're gonna have to place one set as floor holes and one set as pipe floor holes. And the pipe is there, again, the pipe is there just for looks. But we'll complete the look as well. Down the logistical floor. Okay. So then 4, let's get our first lift in place. Of course, we're going to color it. There we go. So then all lifts from now on will also be colored that. Yes. This is going to look pretty good, though, I think. And I think I'll just do simple for the interior of this one. Like, just simple, you know... Maybe a couple floor stickers, we'll get some ceiling lights going and whatnot. Nothing too crazy. This one's also going to have a flat roof as well, just to stick with the design. So that. But yeah, these are the inspection lines. So they will look very, very good. I just like doing the inspection lines, because then you get to see that when you're inside the factory, you get to see the product moving around. As well, so... Okay, and then time for our belt work, which is going to be a little laggy, because belt works... They always seem to be a little laggy when it comes to that. Do the pipe work last, because that is less important. you know, as it is, just for looks. I might build a framework for these machines as well. Build some walkways and such. Wait, don't we have a blueprint for that? I mean, kind of. We just might. I'll have to take a look here. And then we want blue. Okay. I do love 1.1 with the copying of the colors. Saves me. Also saves me so much freaking time. It is insane how much time that does save. Because that way you don't have to sit there and place everything down and then paint it, you know, like a model. Should we use a normal pipe? Just a normal standard pipe? I'm curious if we should. I think we should. Yeah, we should. Of course, we're gonna color it blue. I don't like that. I don't like the. I like the Mark II look. The Mark II look just gives it more texture, I think. The Mark I look is good for details that we did over there, but this, yeah, this we want texture for. I think that could look really nice. We're also going to have to build infrastructure for the belts as well over to the train stations. That's going to be interesting. I'm thinking like framework and catwalks maybe. And we'll have the belts like run underneath the catwalk. I want a catwalk, yeah. Yeah, that don't look too bad. Then we'll have to, I think the aluminum sheets should be what goes up this, in those spots. So we'll have to get the aluminum sheets in place. And then these middle ones here, these ones will be for the copper sheets, and then these are the outputs, of course. And we're just going to combine all of this. Where do we want to combine, like, which way do we want to combine it? Probably, looks like towards the front. Towards the front of the train? Okay. That should be easy enough. So we'll get those going here in a minute. The other work that we gotta look into is a framework for this particular build, or for this particular area. So I'm thinking a dual foundation wide catwalk, and like I said, with framework, we'll have some framework for this. Going all the way to this end, we're gonna need to, yeah. Okay. But for this particular build, the foundations are just there for the moment. So the belts do need to be on top of this particular piece. I mean, we only need 2 belts, right? 1 belt each, because we're not doing something incredibly crazy here. I guess we can get rid of this blueprint here. Don't need it anymore. Yeah, 300 and 500. Yeah, so 1 belt each will do. Alright, let's... Yeah. So I guess, let's see. Yeah, let me do the belt work for this side. The belt work and the pipe work and stuff. Because obviously we're going to do the pipe work, but... yeah, let me get that going for this particular area. Just get this logistics floor built. I'll get the elevator in place as well, and then we'll see about this catwalk thingy idea that I have. Alrighty, so I think I've got the logistics floor mainly complete. I've got a door here. I also put an elevator. So this is where I put the elevator here. And we got our nice walls with our nice. It's a little laggy, but. with a nice big old garage doors. Very nice. Look very good. Then you go in here, and of course we don't have the walls on yet, but I decided to put the lights in. Thought I'd get that done. And we got the elevator and whatnot. So it's starting to form up on the outside of these walls here. I put these beams in place to kind of cover up the fact that this does the way it does. So actually, because I did the elevator right here, I was like, oh, I'll just use those as windows, kind of put them in with the rest of the wall. And then I used frame windows on this side. I was going to use another elevator and then just remove the stops. But unfortunately, you can't put it into the train station. So it's like, well, that's fine. But yeah, so then you go in here, and here's our logistics floor. I can't get in the door. Let me in. There we go. Apparently I can't aim. Yeah, so down each side, we're going to have a set of belts. So we're going to have a set of, this is the aluminum belt, which goes up to the actual machine, where you can see it up above, and then the copper sheets come in below it, and whatnot. So we'll get that done. Like I said, we're going to get this factory functional today, so there's that. And then basically, instead of running just one belt, I'm going to run two belts just for the hell of it, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. It'll look better, I think, is the main thing there. And we're going to have our catwalk pieces in here, which the train station is going to support this, which will look really nice. And the other reason we have the other reason I have this foundation here is so I can put down belts correctly. And in fact, I probably should get the belts in place before I go any further, because it'll be much easier to put the belts in there. I just got to remember that I want to put my belts near the center of the the center of the foundation here, and try not to run it through the. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to say. Here goes my headset shorting out again. Very nice. That's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, I think 1.1 is still not... I'm going to blame this lag on 1.1. I don't think... I think it's still not 100% optimized. I think is what's going on here. But, no, not for the short, but for the... for the lag that we're getting. I mean... What the heck, man? Okay. Oh, up here. Durr. So get that belt in place. Okay, then our aluminum sheets. I'm also gonna let's put some structure around these, just to make them look a little more supported. Almost. Grab that one. So then we should be able to do this, and then do this, and these are going to be on the outside, of course. Grab that belt. So then we're going to run them like this. Yeah, because like I said, the aluminum sheets are going to be on the outside. How far can I go? Oh, that's as far as I can go. Okay. It's like, it just looks better when you run both belts like that. How far can I go? Oh, good. There. Okay. So there's that. Alright, now let's get the copper sheets going. put these ones are going to be in the middle as well. And then and put that one there. Of course, we're going to use the copper finish on those. Connected. Grab our small frame pillar, make it look supported. Okay, perfect. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Grab the belt down there. Wait for the autosave. Oh, apparently that's invalid. Whatever. Alrighty. Copper sheets and aluminum sheets. Let's go. Get her done. Let's see, right there. This one's gonna go like this. Or maybe they should both point outwards. Something to think about. Yeah, let's point them both outwards. Okay, copper, copper. Aluminum. Grab our copper sheet belt, and then we're just gonna go straight to there. There we go. Then we're going to need to use straight mode on this. So 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. And there goes the aluminum sheets. I'm going to let the aluminum sheets go first and let the machines fill up with it. So we should be seeing aluminum sheets going up. Yep, aluminum sheets going up, going up, going up, going up, and going up. And apparently I didn't finish this side. What the hell, man? Who did put this belt in place? They are so fired. There's those. Aluminum sheets, aluminum sheets, aluminum sheets, aluminum sheets. Okay, perfect. Alright, so yeah, once these belts stop, then we're going to see if this copper thing works. We might have to move our lift. Who knows? Yeah, you can see it's like clipped into the machine. There's lift there. Pretty crazy. Okay. Oh, no, still going. Wait for these aluminum sheets to get finished here. Do I have any aluminum sheets on me? Nope. Almost full though. These are going to fill up much faster as well. Yeah, that way that can get finished there. Everything can get going good. Alright, perfect. Now we'll connect up the copper sheets. And off to the races. Okay, we should start seeing... Yeah! Yep, we're getting activity. Yep. Yep. And yep, everything's working. Sweet. I guess we can finish this side as well. Get these belts all in place. Nah, we're good. I was just thinking, it's like, should I run 2 output belts? And I was just like, no, I've already set up for 1, and for 2 it's on the inside, so it's not like it's a big deal. The only thing is, where do I run the uploaders? Should I put the uploaders on this side? And we'll run the uploaders underneath the train station here, or underneath the things in the stuffs. I'm not really sure how to explain it. We could run them over to here, I suppose, like that. Well, we put them here. Just kind of keep everything compact. Oops. But, did not want to paint that. What we'll do is we'll do this and this, and then we'll do. That be too close? That might be too close. No, because I don't want to block off this entrance here. How do I not block off that entrance? Well, I guess you don't really need it at the end of the train station. What we can do is we can put in some smart splitters here. Just because of the way the build is. Smart splitter. Just get rid of that one. And go architecture, grab this. Then we'll put another set of smart splitters. For the sink. I need to keep every factory with a sink, at least one. That would be rather nice. Since we're going to be making 200, I might go and put like a Mark II belt, just so we're not using up all of it. Okay. Those connected. I remember when you could actually put belts like that. Like it would actually let you place that. That was during 1.0 when it first came out. Okay. So then this one's going to be... Any is going to go to the left. Center is going to be overflow. Control C, Control V. Yeah, any is going to go to the left. Center is overflow. So that way the train station gets full first. And then it can move to the uploaders. And on the uploaders it's going to go any. And then it's going to go overflow. Why am I putting uploaders on heat sinks? Because I can. that's really my entire answer. It's like, because I can. Okay. That works there. We've got all that connected. Now we just need some of this. Oh, wait. We only need one, don't we? I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Like, only need the one. Because it's really only a, oh, what you call it? And I'll just put a support there. That'll work. I was like, yeah, it's really only 200. And I'm too lazy. Yeah, and then we'll go organize it, or we'll go special, put down a sink, throw it on this side. Oh, autosave. Good lord. Please help my autosave, it is getting pretty bad. I'll move that even closer now. Okay, then we'll go underneath. Grab ourselves a lift. All this is going to be framework underneath here anyway. Oh. Should probably connect that. That probably would help. Alrighty. Then all we gotta do is go 7. I guess we gotta figure out where it's coming in from. That would probably help. Oh yeah, look at all those beautiful heat sinks. Okay, machines are full. This is good. Ooh. This is coming in a perfect spot, too. I love it. One more. Right? No. Do that. Want the right color. Oh, we're gonna have to do it like that. That's fine. Okay. And there goes the heat sinks. Heck yeah. Go, my pretties. Oh, man. Alrighty. We are now making heat sinks. Holy freaking crap. Only took us forever. And forever and a day. A couple of days, actually. But yeah, it looks like everything's working like it should. Alright. So now I just got to finish up on this this catwalk idea, and then get the other side connected as well with the roughly the same catwalk. And then next time we can work on the detail work. That should be good. Alrighty then, and after a little bit of work, I've definitely got this going. Got all the support done underneath of it, as well as we got our catwalk fully, completely encapsulated, which looks rather nice. I'm quite happy with this. I'm just like, yeah, I like it. Oh, I thought there were some lights on there for a minute. I was like, hey, I don't remember putting lights on that. And I also got another elevator over here as well. That goes just down to here, of course. And then, of course, we come to this, and I went ahead and did the other side as well. Got the tank connected up to the building. So now at the logistical layer, if we go over here, you can see the pipework is connected. to this little walkway. If we go into this walkway, we actually come out on top of the tank, which looks really nice. So we come out of that up there, and then it looks like the pipes are connected as well. And if you come out this floor, up here, you can actually look down into the tank and see the water level, essentially. You can see the water level inside. You can see the pipes going down into the water, as well as I got 2 pumps, one either side, to make it look like those are what fill up the tank. Which, like I said, looks rather nice. I'm actually quite happy with it. So next time because we are out of time for this episode, unfortunately, and my mic's audio quality has changed because certain reasons of really crappy headset starting to, or I shouldn't say really crappy. It's been really good, but a headset that has started to fail quite spectacularly. Like now, every time I fix a short, I get another month or 2 before it starts shorting out again. It's getting worse and worse, so that's just how it goes. One of the things I did change over here is I removed the smart splitter that was right here. And the reason being is because this train station would never get full if that sink kept going. So I don't know why I never did it, but here is our actual sink belt, and I went ahead and put some detail work on it. It goes underneath and then over to this one, which looks rather nice. And it still does go underneath, of course, but yeah, so if this train station ever gets full, to the point where it's, completely backed up, then we'll go ahead and start sending that stuff to the sink. I think that works much better. And then, yeah, you get a little view of the water tank on this side with some windows and such. So yeah, like I said, next time we'll finish up the detail work. Hopefully we can get this factory finished next time. We better, because next time is going to be Friday, and I would like to move on to the cooling systems. That is going to be it for this episode. Next time we'll finish up the detail work, and that'll be Friday. We'll put these walls on and stuff like that. But for now, though, I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.